Hi and welcome. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for joining me for your yoga session today. All right, today we're going to do a slow yoga flow. Yoga flow is generally associated with things like power yoga or yoga where you bring up that body heat, but today we're going to slow it down. It's great for people that are just new to yoga and wanting a slower method before you really start to pick up the pace, or if you're like me and you just like to take things a bit slower these days than you used to. All you need today is maybe a strap, a block, definitely a nice place to lay down on, something soft. If you don't have carpeting, you have a mat. Maybe some nice quiet music to help get you in the mood, and make sure that you're in a place where no one can disturb you. So go ahead, grab those objects, and let's go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and start standing at the back of our mat. We're going to roll our shoulders up, back, and down. Pull the blades toward the center to open up the collarbones, palms forward, space between your chin and chest. Reaching to the ceiling with the crown of the head to bring that chin into neutral. Closing those eyes. We're just going to focus on our breathing. Nice big inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Really focus on extending that exhale as long as you can. That's the part of the breath that helps slow that heart rate. Maybe even take a nice big inhale, pause, and then slowly exhale that air out. As you start to feel that body relax, think about relaxing through the shoulders, the jaw, softening the knees. Just feeling all the tension leave your body as you focus on your yoga practice. We're going to take a nice big inhale. We're going to lift those arms all the way up. Let the gaze follow. As we exhale, we're just going to slowly take a nice swan dive down into forward fold. We're going to let our body hang. The crown of the head drops. We're looking between the legs. You're welcome to soften the knees here. If you're tight, you can have a block underneath those hands. Hands can be on the legs. Or if you're comfortable, the hands can just hover. We're going to soften those knees. We're just going to slowly roll up. This is called ragdoll, pressing through those feet. At the top, we're just going to slowly roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that again. Nice big inhale, reaching those arms up. Exhale, swan dive those hands down. Finding a nice forward fold, letting that head drop, looking between those legs. You're welcome to jog the legs here if you want. Just help open up the back of the legs. Soften the knees, press through the feet, and slowly roll up, keeping that tummy nice and tight. At the top, shoulder roll. Let's take a nice big inhale, arms reach up. This time as we exhale, we're going to press our elbows behind, lift our heart, look up at the ceiling. And then arms come back up, nice big inhale, exhale, swan dive down into a forward fold. Bend the knees, slowly rolling up. Let's go ahead and do that one more time at the top, shoulder roll. Nice big inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, elbows scrape the wall, lifting the heart. Nice big inhale. And exhale, swan dive, slowly coming down, finding that forward fold. Think about taking that tailbone up toward the ceiling, getting more length in the back of the legs. We're going to go ahead and move to half forward fold. Hands to the shins. We have that nice flat back. As we reach the crown of the head forward, we reach the tailbone back. The belly is pulled in nice and tight. Hold and breathe. Release it down, softening the knees, slowly rolling up. Starting that again, shoulder roll at the top. Take a nice big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows scrape the back wall as you lift your heart. Inhale up. As we exhale, we're going to flow right down into a swan dive, finding forward fold. Coming up halfway, hands to the shins, nice flat back, reaching forward and back. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly coming down into forward fold. We're going to reverse swan dive. So legs stay straight, arms sweep out as we reach up, coming into neutral spine. Exhale, hands come into prayer at the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbows back, lift the heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, swan dive into forward fold. Coming up halfway flat back, hold and breathe. Slowly coming down into forward fold, taking that tailbone up, letting that head drop, that belly's nice and tight. Keeping the legs straight or softening the knees. We're going to walk our hands out and we're going to find plank. In plank, we're pressing the heels back. The wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. If you have the knees down, they are at an angle. So the knees are not directly under the hips. You're going to walk them away from the hips until you feel that core tighten. We're going to take a nice big inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to press it back into downward dog and just hold it here. You can jog the heels, you can bend both knees and press the chest in, or you can just hold into your downward dog. We're going to soften our knees. We're going to slowly walk our hands back toward our feet and finding that forward fold. Pull that belly in, reverse swan dive up. Reaching up to the ceiling, exhaling to the heart. Nice big inhale, reaching up. This time we're just going to swan dive into forward fold. Hold, tailbone up, tummy's tight. Nice long hamstrings. Take the hands to the shins, big inhale. Exhale as we come into half forward fold. Big inhale, exhale, back into forward fold. Softening those knees, we're just going to slowly walk it out, finding our way into plank or into modified plank. Tummy's nice and tight, big inhale. As we exhale, we're just going to slowly, elbows tight to the ribs, we're going to chaturanga down. Good, hold, nice big inhale. As we exhale, reverse that, sit back into child's. Nice big inhale as we come back into tabletop. Curling those toes. Let's go ahead and press our hips up, finding your downward dog. Again, you can jog the heels, keep both legs straight, or bend the knees to just focus on that upper body. Pressing through both hands, tailbone up to the ceiling, shoulder blades moving away from the ears. Keeping that tummy nice and tight. Big inhale as we exhale, bend the knees, walk the hands toward the feet again. Once again, finding forward fold, tailbone up. Softening the knees, slowly rolling up. Pull that belly in, articulate that spine. At the top, shoulder roll. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, reaching those fingertips out as you come back with a flat back into forward fold. Finding your way into half forward fold. As you exhale, finding your way back into forward fold. Softening those knees, walking it out, finding plank. Your plank, full or modified. Pressing back with the heels, tightening through the knees. Your pelvis is maybe slightly tucked. You have nice tight tummy. Press against the floor for you so you're strong in that upper back. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, knees down if you need to. Go ahead and bring it down all the way to your belly. Shoulders down. Nice big inhale. Exhale, press coming back up, finding your downward dog. Softening the knees, slowly walking back. Those abs are nice and tight. Finding that forward fold. Let's reverse swan dive. Arms come out to the side as we reach up. Exhale to the heart. Adding on, nice big inhale, reach up. Reaching out nice and slow. Take your time to find that forward fold. Tailbone is up toward the ceiling as we bring our chest toward our thighs. Coming up into half forward fold. Nice flat back, reaching out. Exhale, forward fold. Walking it out, finding that full plank, or again, that modified plank. Shoulders relaxed, tummies tight. Use that whole body. Take a nice big inhale, exhale, all the way to the belly. We're going to inhale. We're going to come up into cobra. Shoulders are down, tummies tight. We're going to stay here for just a little bit, working into our cobra. Slowly take it down. We're going to take a nice big inhale, reaching out with the crown of the head. Exhale, press into those hands. Maybe you can come up just a little higher. We're heavy through that low body. Big inhale, exhale, slowly coming down. Big inhale. Exhale, last time, shoulders are down. Press the hips into the floor. Maybe you can come up a little higher and slowly take it down. Keeping the shoulders next to the hips, tummies tight. Big inhale, exhale, reverse it into your plank. Curl those toes, take it back into downward dog. Hold, tailbone up, find a good downward dog. We have time here. Maybe you start to straighten those legs a bit more. Maybe that tailbone comes up a little higher. Those shoulders are definitely away from the ears. We have nice, strong arms. Bending those knees. Once again, slowly coming back into that forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, take it to the heart. Inhale, up. Swan dive, forward fold. Coming up halfway, you should feel better about this first few movements. Exhale, forward fold. Taking it back into plank, finding your plank. Knees down if you need it. Nice big inhale. Exhale, slowly down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So up dog is cobra, but with your legs off the floor. Slowly take it back down. And when you're ready, onto all fours and into downward dog. We're going to repeat that series, coming back into plank, finding your plank. Nice big inhale. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, coming up into up dog or cobra. And when you're ready, this time we're going to take it back into downward dog. Shoulders away from ear, tailbone up. You're always welcome to jog or just hold that downward dog. Finding your way back into plank. Nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back. Downward dog. From here, we're going to go ahead and take that right leg back at hip level, shoulders away from the ears. We're just going to sweep that leg forward. Now, sometimes it gets stuck and we need to grab a hold and help it. Sometimes we need to come down onto all fours to bring that leg forward. Or sometimes we can just sweep it all the way forward. No matter how you get into this position, we're making sure the knee and ankles stay stacked. We're dropping the hips toward the floor, tummy's nice and tight. So we're just in this nice runner's lunge. One more big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to take that foot and bring it back where we found it. So finding downward dog again. Shoulder blades away, tummy's tight. Let's go ahead and bring that left leg back. And as you exhale, bringing it forward. Once again, if it gets stuck, help it along. Sinking the hips. This right knee can be down if that's more comfortable for you. Knee and ankle should be stacked. You're trying to press back with that nice long right heel. You're pushing your hips down toward the floor. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Big inhale. Exhale, press it back. Downward dog. Take your time. And bending those knees, we're just going to slowly walk it back. Finding forward fold. Reverse it, swan dive up. Exhale to the heart. Moving through the full flow. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Coming up halfway, nice flat back. Exhale all the way down. Let's go ahead and walk it out into plank. Nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward dog. Shoulder blades away. Let's take that right foot back. And go ahead and bring it in between those hands, however you can get it there. Sinking the hips, dropping that left knee if you need to. Taking it back into that plank. Taking it back into downward dog. And let's go ahead and bring that other leg around. So it is left leg, bringing it between those hands, shoulders down. This time we're going to push off with that back foot and we're going to find ourselves into forward fold at the front of our mat. Let's go ahead and reverse swan dive up. Exhale to the heart. Nice big inhale, reaching up. Reaching out, swan dive, forward fold. Coming up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back into plank. So moving behind us this time. Take a nice big inhale. When you're ready, exhale. Knees down if you need to. Chaturanga down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Shoulders are down. Heart's lifted. Tummy's nice and tight. Keeping the legs heavy. Take it back down. Pushing yourself back into your plank. Curling your toes, take it back into downward dog. Tailbone up, heels long, shoulders away from the ears. Let's take that right leg back. Maybe this time we want to open up the hip. Just get a little hip opening here. You don't have to. And let's go ahead and take that right foot in between those hands again. If it gets stuck, grab a hold, bring it up. Sink those hips. Tummy's nice and tight. Let's go ahead and just do a little opening here. So we're going to place that left hand down on the floor or the block, right hand to the knee, and you're just going to turn into that leg. So you're looking over your right side. Those hips stay down. Coming back to the center. Let's go ahead and take this leg back, finding downward dog. And let's go ahead and reach back with that left. Maybe you want to open up the hips. Tummy's nice and tight. And then tummy's in as you bring that leg in, bringing it forward, finding that runner's lunge, hips low. That right knee can be down on the floor if you need it to be. We're going to take the right hand to the inside of the foot, left hand to the leg, keeping the hip low. We're just going to turn and look to that left side. And coming back to the center. This time we're going to push off with that back foot and find our way into forward fold again. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands into prayer at the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Coming down, swan dive, forward fold. Coming up halfway. Taking it all the way down. Stepping back right, finding plank. Big inhale as we exhale, slowly coming down. Inhale, up dog or cobra, shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, take it back, downward dog. Tailbone up, shoulders away, feet together, reaching back with that right. Maybe you want to open up the hip, maybe we just keep it here.
Big inhale. As we exhale, we bring that right foot in between those hands. Maybe we take that bottom knee down. Maybe it stays straight. Good. Hold. Pushing off with that back foot, we're going to find forward fold. Coming into half forward fold, hands to the shins, nice flat back. Reaching out with the crown of the head as you reach back with the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Arms reach out, reaching up, shoulder blades down. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Fingertips reach out as we slowly come down with a nice flat back, finding forward fold. Coming up halfway, all the way down. Stepping back with that left, hips drop, shoulders relax, press back, knee can be down. When you're ready, finding plank. So dragging the other leg back, finding your plank. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, slowly coming down. Hover if you'd like. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Shoulders down, tummies tight, knees off the floor if you're an up dog. When you're ready, take it back, finding downward dog. Shoulders out of the ears. Let's go ahead and take that left leg back, hip level. Staying here, or if you'd like to open up that hip. Big inhale. As we exhale, let's go ahead and sweep that leg forward, finding that runner's lunge position, hips drop. Pressing off with that back right foot coming up, finding forward fold. Moving into half forward fold, hands to the shins, nice flat back, reaching out with the crown as the shoulders draw down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, reaching up and out, flat back, reaching with the heart as you slowly dive down into forward fold. Tailbone up, tummies tight. Half forward fold. Coming all the way down. Stepping back with that right, finding that runner's lunge, hips drop. Get that nice hip stretch. Really press back with that back leg. If the knee is down, you're still really dropping your hips toward the floor. Finding your way back into plank. So dragging that front leg back, your plank, full or modified. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, elbows stay tight as we control our way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. You're welcome to walk those hands out if you need a little bit more help with that cobra. Slowly coming down, hands right next to the shoulders, tummies tight, pressing back to your plank. Curl those toes and then find your way into downward dog. Shoulders away, tailbone up, tummies tight, really working through the palms to press your chest towards your thigh. Taking that right leg back at hip level. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, let's sweep that leg in between those hands, helping it if we need to find that warrior. We're just going to move into warrior one while we're here. Hands back, tummies tight. We're going to lift that heart. We're going to bring those arms up. Shoulder blades are down and together. We're thinking about stacking hips and shoulders. So our gaze, we're trying not to get it on the floor. We're trying to get our gaze forward with those arms back, biceps near the ears, shoulders down, tummies tight. Think about opening that chest. Hands to your heart all the way down, pushing off with that back foot, finding forward fold. If you want to go a little deeper, grabbing a hold of the ankles or using a block at the back to help reach further. But remember, we're not reaching with our spine. It is a pelvic tilt, tailbone up. So it's just to help you get that tailbone higher as you bring your chest closer. Let's go ahead and reverse swan dive, arms out to the side. Inhale up.
Exhale to your heart. Let's do our last side. Nice big inhale, reaching up. Swan dive into forward fold. Tummy's tight. Finding half forward fold, hands to the shins, shoulders away, reaching out with the crown and the tailbone. Breathe. Big inhale as we exhale, coming back down. This time we're stepping back with the left, finding your runner's lunge. Shoulders relaxed, tummy's tight. If you need to get a little deeper, the belly just moves to the inside of your thigh. Back leg is straight, so we don't have it bent. We're really reaching back if that back leg is off the floor. From here, we're going to take it back into our plank, finding that good solid plank, and then pressing it back into downward dog. Shoulders away, tummy's tight. And then coming back into plank, making sure you're still in that good plank position. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Opening through the collarbone. Knees off the ground if you're an up dog. Press it back, downward dog. Shoulder blades away, tummy's tight. Oh, get that nice long stretch. Reaching back with the left, keeping those hips parallel, or of course you can open up. That other leg, you're focusing on the right heel, keeping contact or reaching toward the floor. Let's go ahead and swing that left leg in between those hands, finding runner's lunge. Knee can be down. Hands back, just moving into warrior one. Reaching up, shoulders down, blades together. Back leg is nice and straight, reaching back with the heel. Hands to your heart. Taking it down. Pushing off, forward fold. Tailbone up, extra reach if you'd like it. Hands to the shins, half forward fold, reaching out with the crown, shoulders away. Big inhale, exhale, low as you can. Nice big inhale, exhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale to your heart. All right, we finished with our Namaskar A introduction and breakdown. We're going to move it to the floor for our Shavasana. So let's take a nice big inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. We're going to step back right and left, finding plank. We're going to go ahead and take those knees down, toes together, knees wide, sitting back in child's. On the inhale, we're going to lift up out of child's. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press back. And for the last time, inhale up. On this exhale, we're going to press back. We're going to hold, letting that head drop, letting your body drape across the floor. Your glutes do not need to touch your heels, but that is the direction your glutes are moving. Getting this nice stretch in the knee, the knees, as well as opening up through the hips and relaxing into the spine. And let's go ahead and come on up onto all fours. Back into tabletop. To get onto my back, I just like to cross my ankles and just sit back until I find the floor. Reaching my legs out, I'm just going to slowly scoot until you're at the end of your mat. Up nice and tall, hands reach out. I like to do a little spinal roll as we come down. You're going to lean back until you feel your core tighten. You're welcome to grab a hold of those legs if you need to. Tuck that tailbone. Big inhale, exhale, slowly in control, rolling down. Stare at that hollow belly as you slowly come down. Once you're down there, bring the knees into the chest, hug them in. You're welcome to rock. Maybe drop that low back, rock side to side on the low back, maybe some circles. Plopping those feet on the floor. We're just going to take your feet as wide as your mat. So one foot is on one side, other foot's on the other side. Arms can be out into a T or cactus arms. Take a nice big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to take both legs to the left.
Center and both legs to the right. Now, anytime we lift those legs up, we have a nice, strong, solid core. And as you move through this, you're just going to slowly start to drop those legs further and further to the side, letting them drop closer and closer to the floor. But our shoulder blades stay on the mat the entire time. So you start to feel this loosening in through that spine, through those hips. This should feel good. All right, let's do one more time on each side. And coming back to the center, go ahead and extend those legs out one at a time. Hands come next to the body. And this is your Shavasana. So if traditional Shavasana pose doesn't feel good for you, you're welcome to bend those knees. You're welcome to take the soles of the feet together and come into reclined butterfly. You're welcome to roll to your side. You can move closer to the wall and have your legs up the wall. Whatever feels best for you that allows you to relax. Use those heels to kind of straighten that spine out. Allow the hips to open naturally in their hip joint. That's different for everyone. Allow your shoulders to drop back. The back of your hands are on the floor, allowing the fingertips to curl in toward the palm. Keeping those eyes nice and closed, I want you to think about the breath. We're trying to inhale as deeply as we can. We're trying to exhale as much as we can. So the inhale is to pull in as much oxygen as you can. The exhale is to push out as much air as you can. Think of it as a deep spring cleaning for your lungs. As you exhale, you relax any tension you still have in that body. Check your jaw. Check your facial expressions. Your face should be neutral. Relax through the neck and shoulders. Release the low back and glutes. And I want you to feel that body just melting into the mat. Just allow the mat or the floor to hold you up as you sink back into the mat. I want you to stay here as long as you'd like, keeping that breath deep and cleansing. Namaste.